Welcome to the inaugural presentation of Esports for Dummies on the twitch.tv/University of Cincinnati official account. We're so happy to have you here. My name is Chris. I work for 1819 on all things esports here in the Cincinnati Innovation District and at the 1819 Innovation Hub. Today, we are going to talk about esports and the global phenomenon and why it is important and why it is relevant for activities here at the university. In this presentation, we will seek to educate you on what esports is, inform by bringing everyone up to speed on the current status of this global sport, and excite you all about the prospective opportunities that esports has in our world today at UC. And without further ado, let's dive into it. What is esports? The definition of esports is that esports stands for electronic sports, which refer to competitive video games. These are organized games of skill with national and global player bases. $1 million prize pools are on the line, and the sport is growing daily. Before we jump in, I want to highlight a couple of statistics. Gaming is the largest form of entertainment on the planet today. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry that is larger than social media, movies, and music combined. It is estimated that there are over 523 million fans globally, with sustained double-digit growth year over year. This year is an example. The Gamers 8, supported by the Saudi Esports Association, recently announced a $30 million prize pool for the second inaugural year of their international tournament. But don't let me explain what esports is. It may be better for me to show you what it is. Let's take a look.
Tu dois être attentif au championnat du monde. Parce que le plus petit moment peut changer l'histoire de la ligue.
If you win the finals, there's no question that you'll be remembered.
최고의 폼을 계속 유지한다는 것 자체가 어찌 보면 불가능에 가깝다고 생각해요.
If someone says I know who's going to win, they're lying.
There's a lot more volatility now.
Chaque team peut se faire éliminer. You have to be aggressive. You have to be fearless.
它会成为那些永恒的经典。往往通过结果才能够去回溯这段旅程是否足够传奇。
J'ai vraiment hâte de voir ce qui va se passer.
Wasn't that exciting? That was a video of the 2019 League of Legends World Championships, a global event that was spectated by more than 35 million fans concurrently, making it the largest sport of that year behind only the Super Bowl and the Olympics. So we've talked about what esports is, but why is it relevant? Well, let's ask some local businesses. Right here in the city of Cincinnati, our very own Procter & Gamble has been supporting esports for years through the Gillette gaming brand, which invests $15 million a year in their marketing budget. With a cast of some of the largest influencers and content creators as part of their team, they have been growing their gaming division at a rapid pace over the past few years. In addition, our local media company, Scripps Media, recently completed a $30 million Series B with Florida-based Misfits Gaming Group. And we can't forget our neighbors up north. With the recent Intel semiconductor chip plant under construction here in the state of Ohio, Intel has recommitted their partnership to global gaming giant ESL with $100 million committed for 2023 and beyond. And this is also relevant to non-tech companies as well. In the bottom left of our screen, we showcase a case study between Couture company Gucci and a collaboration with an LA-based esports team. In this partnership, their very first activation in esports resulted in a complete sellout on the first day in the first 5 minutes. Never before in Gucci's history has a product drop been so successful. So we understand now that esports is a global phenomenon and that it also has enormous implications for brands and businesses as well. But let's talk on a national level how universities are taking interest. Nationally, to date, there are more than 500 universities and colleges that have esports programs in the United States. And we estimate that there are over 650,000 students that are involved in competitions and clubs and activities in some way, shape, or form. This is also a big business, however, for universities. Last year alone, over $21 million in scholarship funding was distributed through these esports programs. And 73 of esports programs nationally offer scholarships in some way, shape, or form. Regionally, esports means a lot to us here in the state of Ohio. Scholastically, there are 23 programs that we know of in the state of Ohio. And some of our friends and some of our competitors are well on the ball in developing their own programs. Schools like Ohio State University, University of Ohio, and Akron have all maintained sizable programs for years now. In addition, smaller state schools, private universities, and two-year colleges are also involved in this trend. Schools like the College of Mount St. Joseph, Lourdes University, and Tiffin University all have investitures into esports programs at their schools too. This also exists at a high school level, and we're excited to highlight that there are more than 70 high schools in the state of Ohio that have esports clubs, sanctioned programs, or students that compete in some way, shape, or form. Examples of this include the OHSAA, the Ohio High School Athletic Association, which just this month announced a strategic partnership with Esports Ohio, the premier nonprofit state-based esports organization for high school activity. Esports is an official sport as far as high schools in Ohio are concerned. Locally, Cincinnati is making its own contributions as well. Organizations like Scripps and P&G are involved, as we know. Cincinnati Public Schools is also entering the foray with an inaugural investment into high school esports programming. And we also have our very own local city-based team owned by Game Day LLC, Cincinnati Fear. Here locally, we're invested in targeting and engaging many different groups ranging from K through 12, STEM, early IT, our own students involved in our clubs, our university partners, and our alumni as well. And that's one reason why I'm excited to tell you that in August this past fall, we celebrated the launch of the Esports Innovation Lab. Located in 1819 and with direct shuttle access to our campus, the lab is the intended nexus for community, competition, and academics, our three pillars for all things esports. This lab is a 5,500 square foot space that offers a community lounge, broadcasting studio, and a 40 computer lab that can serve as a classroom space as well. This lab represents an opportunity not just to provide a best-in-class experience for our students, but it also provides new and unique partnership and research opportunities as well. This lab serves as an important new resource for both incoming students and our alumni to interact with our university. In the true innovative spirit of Next Lives Here, we are also happy to introduce the Esports Consortium, an open round table of stakeholders that are committed to collectively raising the bar for our institution and our student experience. Thanks to the support of many crucial stakeholders, we are currently building new pathways, both quickly and authentically. Locally here within UC, many of our goals encompass the club, our Bearcats, and our overall community. The Esports Lab supports open play, club events, practice, and competitions for more than 2,000 members of our student community through the esports clubs. All members of the Bearcat community can use the lab for open play, events, academic integration, and broadcasting. And lastly, our lab is a resource for the community at large, showcasing educational series, activities, events, and strategic programming for our partners and our allies as well.